Now, as some of you may know, Manchester United have not been at their best for many, many years, and they're underperforming, and they've gone through managers such as Mourinho, Van Gaal, David Moyes, Solskjaer, and now they've got Eric Ten Hag coming in to try and save them. But before Eric gets a shot at it, I'm going to have a go on Football Manager 2022. So let's get into this, guys. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell so you never miss another video. Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 1 of Rescuing the Reds. We have taken over charge of Manchester United on the current database that is uploaded on Sorted Out SI, and I've holidayed until the end of the season. So technically we are at the end of season 1. This is how we finished in the league. I didn't think it really mattered where we came between 5th and 7th, because I think Manchester United will probably get Europa League next year anyway, so that's where they are. So Man United, we got Europa League, probably finished higher than what they're going to do in real life, but still, nonetheless, we didn't get Champions League and only Europa League. Now, I'm going to try and make this as real as possible, so I'm going to let Paul Pogba go. As you can see, his contract is up in, well, about a month's time. He is wanted by Real Madrid and Tottenham, so he is going to be leaving the club. We're also going to be letting Jesse Lingard go on a free as well. He is wanted by Arsenal, Roma and Wolves, so he is out the door as well. As well as that, Lee Grant, Juan Mata, Edison Cavani are all leaving the club, and I'm going to rebuild the squad in what I think would be the best way, and I think we need a complete overhaul of this team, and I'm going to try and get some of the other players playing better, like the likes of Rashford. We're going to bring in Alanga and make him play and try and bring him up into the team. And this challenge, guys, we are going to play this and try and win the Premier League and see how long it takes us, and then potentially the Champions League after that. So I'm going to crack on with pre-season. I will update you on any signings, stuff like that, and then I'll bring you back for all the transfers at the end of the transfer window. Okay, we are back and we have done pre-season. The first Premier League game is in 2 days' time, so let's run you through every single transfer we have done. The first man we have brought in is Mr. Yuri Tielemans. This man is going to do bits for us. I don't even know if he's going to make the first 11, but 28 million, a cut price deal because he only has 1 year left on his contract. A great player, can play a variety of roles down that spine. That's the one place I feel like we needed to strengthen, the spine of the team, centre-back and central midfield. So that is the first player we've brought in. Next up is a huge one, probably the most important player we've brought in, Declan Rice, an elite midfielder. £75 million we spent on him. What a signing. Man United needed DM, and we brought one in. The third signing we made was Tomori. We needed strengthening the centre-back position, and we did that with Tomori. Done brilliantly at AC Milan. As you can see, he didn't play last year, but he's done very well since going there IRL as well. A great player, quick, strong, an elite centre-back. He's going to be great, and it definitely makes us stronger. The next player we brought in was Frank Kessie on a free. Pogba left on a free. Kessie came in on a free. On less wages as well. I think this is probably the best bit of business we've done all summer. Another free transfer, Boubacar Kamara. He's came in on a free as well. Great player. Probably won't be in the starting 11, but a great squad player nonetheless. A brilliant player. Only on £75,000 a week. And look at his stats. His attributes, sorry, never stats. But yeah, great player. Love him. We needed to strengthen the right back position, so we did that with Max Aarons. With Norwich going down, we got a cut price deal. Max Aarons for £40 million. Another great signing, and he makes us a much stronger team. With Ronaldo being 38 this year, we brought in a new striker, Darwin Núñez. A great young player. He's 23 years old, from Benfica for £35 million, I think is rising to. Only had like a year or two left on his deal. So again, a decent cut price deal. And again, a player Man United should be looking at in real life, because Ronaldo, he won't be there forever. And the last bit of business, we brought in another centre-back, Inacio, for 50 million, I think it was. I think 47 million, rising to around 50. A great young player, 20 years old, from Sporting Lisbon. But look at those attributes. He's got so much talent, and he's got so much more time to develop. Now, that's a lot of players brought in, you might think. So let's show you who we got out. We're just going to go do this straight away. We're not going to take a long time about this. We're going to go through the players we got rid of. There's quite a few gone. As you can see, Nemanja Matic, he left for 1.6 billion. Cavani, Mata, Lee Grant, Levitt, Reece Devine, Will Fish, Siversky, all players not really on the books. They're all gone. Martial for 15 million. You can't see the price, but he's there. 15 million pounds we got rid of him for. I've just moved myself over here so we can then have a look at the players. Martial for 15. Fred, we got 20 million pound for him. We've lost money on a lot of these players, but it helped fund the players we brought in. Harry Maguire, we actually sold him to Real Madrid. I personally think it's a good bit of business. He's 29 years old. He's not that good, and I think genuinely he could go out IRL. So we tried to keep this as realistic as possible. Wan-Bissaka to Barcelona. I can try and get rid of players, but I can't control who they go to. Wan-Bissaka for 30 million. Again, we lost money, but it was a necessary deal to get over the line. I don't think Wan-Bissaka is good enough. Max Aarons, for me, is a better player, and he is in. Eric Bailly, 14 million to Besiktas. Phil Jones, we got rid of. We literally just offered him out. Andres Pereira to Monaco for 5.75. Again, probably lost money on him, I would imagine. Actually, no, we signed him for 81,000, so that's a profit. But again, gone. Twanzebe for 10 million. We've loaned out a few players here as well. But there you go. There's the players we got rid of. And this is what the team looks like. That is what we're going for on the first day of the season. So let's jump straight into that first game and see how my new squad does. Okay then, this is the team we're going to go for. As you just saw, 8 squad numbers. I'm gonna do something everyone will probably hate me for. We're going to auto number it and just do it. Because it doesn't really matter in this save. We're only going to be here for a year or two. So let's do it like that. Let's pick the numbers. And let's go for this. Can we get a win against rich Newcastle? I'm actually quite interested to see who they've brought in. Let's have a look at their team. Doesn't look like it's changed much at all. Have they signed anyone? I don't think they've signed a single player. They've made no signings. With all the money they've got, and they've made no signings. That is rather curious. I don't know what's happened there. Let's do this. Come on, boys. We can surely win this first game. We're looking for Frank Kessie and Bruno Fernandes to boss that midfield. Declan Rice just shoring the midfield up. I've just noticed as well, we are the first game of the Premier League season. We are the early kickoff, I assume. Corner to Newcastle now. Varane heads clear to Maximum now. Will get the ball. Gives it to Shelby. Into Bruno Guimaraes. And Shaw tackle. Yes, he can. He is on a yellow card, so we are going to make sure he doesn't get booked any further. And tell him to ease off tackles. I was going to show you the preseason games, but we just kind of blitzed everyone and we didn't really play anyone that special, so I didn't see the need. Lovely, bit of room for Aarons here now. Drives down the right-hand side. Sancho in support. Terrible pass down the line. Gives it to his ex-teammate. Oh my god, that's an absolute massive error. And Jadon Sancho has got the first goal of our reign in charge of Manchester United. That is an absolutely blunderbuss of errors. Max Aarons, the ex-Norwich player, gives it to the ex-player Jamal Lewis. Gives it back, and Clark just leaves it. And Sancho is there to tap in to make it 1-0. We're going to have a kick-off highlight here. Never a fan of these, especially when you've just scored. Because it normally leads to me conceding. Rice, and that is what Declan Rice is in there for. Just a mop up, and then look at that. He can even pass the ball. He spreads it lovely to the left to Marcus Rashford. Cuts it back to Luke Shaw. Oh, can't get the ball to Rashford there. His England teammate Trippier intercepts. Wilson now on the break now. Lovely bit of running into Almiron. Good chance for 1-1. And it is 1-1. We've conceded straight away. How poor. Instant reply from Newcastle. I said I didn't want the highlight. We got the kickoff highlight. And it's 1-1. 2 shots on target in the game. And they're both a goal so far. This could be a very high scoring affair. Okay, corner now. Swung in from Bruno Fernandes. Tomori hits the bar. Oh my god, this game's been amazing so far. Okay, it's been a little while since the last highlight. Varane into Bruno to Rice. Plays over the top. That's not what Ronaldo wants. He does not want them balls being pumped over the top of him. And we do not like that. That's poor. Poor from the defence. We may have to tell them to be a little bit less risky. Sancho into Ronaldo. Lovely to Rice. Good ball to Fernandes. Rashford now. Goes down that left-hand side. Can he do anything with it? Cuts it back. Gives it to Shaw. Into Rice. Kessie. Out to Max Aarons. Drives into the box. Sancho. It's another goal. I think that's onside. Is it a second goal of the game for Jadon Sancho? I think it is. We are going to go to VAR to double check it. But I'm pretty sure that is a goal. And there we go. We're going to look at the replay. Kessie now. Lovely little turn. Out to Aarons. Plays it to Sancho. As you can see, miles onside. Great goal. 2-1. We're back in front. Okay, as we get to half time, it is 2-1 to Manchester United. Not the best performance in the world, but as you can see, statistically, we have been the better side. But not by much. We definitely need to improve things in this second half. Fernandes now into Ronaldo. Plays it to Rice. To Rashford. Looks offside. Does score. I think that one's going to be chalked off. He was definitely offside there, I think. We're going to go to VAR once more just to double check it again. And as you can see, yes, I was correct. It is disallowed. And it is still 2-1 to Manchester United. Okay, we're going to have a highlight now with Trippier throwing it to Fraser, who nods it down to Bruno. Not Fernandes, Guimaraes. Lovely play from Newcastle. Lots of space on this right-hand side. Plays it inside. Tomori with a good tackle. Looked like a foul, but it's not given. Man United, we're going to break away now. Tomori to Shaw. Being very sensible with it. Bruno Fernandes on the left-hand side. Rashford is there in support. Rashford. Into Kessie. Oh, I can't get it through to the striker. That's a great tackle from Aarons, but he's got so unlucky there. Wilson now to St. Maximin, not Williams. Crossed in. Ryan Fraser, and it's 2-2. We've conceded again. That's 2 goals conceded. It seems like we're having the same problems all the other Manchester United managers have had. We just can't keep the ball out of the net. Very unlucky though. Max Aarons made a great challenge. And I'm going to be honest with you. We are going to make a change. Because Rashford has not been at his best today. And we're going to bring him off. And we're going to get Alanga on. Who had a very good pre-season. Bruno Fernandes whips it in. Oh, it's Kessie! A debut goal from the corner. Bruno Fernandes whips it in and Kessie taps in. They were only level for a minute or so. We are back in front. Can we please keep them out or get another goal? I do not want to keep conceding and bringing them back into the game. Okay, free kick to Newcastle. Swung in. Shah hits the post. He looked offside there. He was, but that's still... It's a bit of a wake-up call. We're going to make 2 changes. Tellez on for Shaw. And we're going to bring on Darwin Núñez for Ronaldo, who's not played well. Alanga to Sancho, who is on a hat-trick. Kessie. Rice! Oh, it's a decent effort, but not on target. 87 minutes on the clock. Another highlight into Sancho. To Max Aarons. Kessie. Down the line to Sancho. Kessie again. Lovely ball into Darwin Núñez. Lots of space. Turns. Gives it straight back to Sancho. On the right-hand side to Aaron. Sancho goes past his man. Crosses. Darwin Núñez. 4-2. Darwin Núñez gets a debut goal as well. And that is going to be the 3 points coming back to Manchester. Finally, we've got the 2-goal lead. And we can sit a little bit more comfortable now. That play down the right-hand side between Sancho and Aaron's. It's been very effective. We're going to definitely keep an eye on that and see if we can build up some sort of partnership for them two, because they look very good. And there we go, guys. The first win of the season against Newcastle. It was anything but perfect, but we are top of the league. Look at that. Sancho sends Man United top. Obviously, no one else has played yet, but what a performance on our first game in charge. I will take that. There you have it, guys. 1 game in the books. A long way to go before we win the Premier League. 37 games to go. Can we do it in the first season? I think it'll be a little bit tricky because I didn't tell you before in the video, but Man City have signed Haaland and they also got Mbappe on a free. Could be tricky. But there you go, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you never miss another video. Also, you can catch me on twitch.tv/LooneyHoon. The link will be in the description of the video. Appreciate you watching, guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Peace.